Hi, I'm Ed Emery, and this is Insider Issue number 6, and would like to talk with you a little bit about healthcare, which has been in the news for some months. Many of you have been just as disappointed as I was with the activities in Washington, D.C. and the mandates that have come out, and the fact that 1,000 plus, 2,000 plus page healthcare bill was ever considered by our congressmen and senators, let alone passed. There are issues, though, that can be done in healthcare. What's been done in Washington, D.C. does not satisfy the need for healthcare. It's actually an attack on your liberty. It's an attack on our culture. It goes all the way to even the substance of life itself. It's a devaluation of life, and it is completely contrary to America, to America's ideals, and to the American way of life. So what can we do? Healthcare is a problem for many of you, as it has been many times for me. What can we do about it? I lived with my family when my children were young for several years with no health insurance. And we just had to get by. If we needed some emergency care or some medical care, we just had to come up with the money to pay for that care. And I understand people's reliance upon health insurance. There are at least two issues that we've tried to do in state government and will continue to try to do if I'm elected to the state senate, because I certainly will be one that will promote and encourage and maybe even be able to file some of the legislation. One is transportability, being able to buy your insurance from states other than Missouri. The laws that we have today prohibit that, and it reduces competition. It eliminates it in many ways. If we could just reintroduce that level of competition where you could buy your insurance from Kansas or Oklahoma or Wisconsin, that will bring the pressures of the marketplace and allow those pressures to push the costs downward. The other is visibility, transparency. Let me just share a personal experience recently with my family. My wife had to have some knee surgery, and it was outpatient surgery. She went into the hospital. I went to pick her up at the end of the surgery, and they issued us a set of crutches, which she wasn't sure she would even need. The most critical issue is that no one could tell us when they gave us the crutches what the crutches were going to cost us. We had no idea what those crutches were going to cost. We had no idea what her procedure was going to cost. We had no idea what her anesthesia was going to cost, because today all of that is hidden behind the third-party payer system. If I only knew what those costs were, then I could do something about them. During that time that I had no health insurance, I always found out what the costs were. I would talk to doctors, talk to hospitals. If we were going to have some care other than an emergency, I would find out what that cost was going to be, because since I didn't have insurance, they would be able to tell me. Those are two things that we have to solve if we're going to put pressure on health care. The answer is not going to come out of Washington, D.C. It's going to have to be done in Missouri by Missourians. We're going to have to bring transparency, we're going to have to bring competition, and we're going to have to start paying attention and taking responsibility for our own health and for our own medical treatment. Thank you for being an insider and for watching this Insider Issue. We need your support in the primary election. You can contribute financially, or you can volunteer by using the links here on the page. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your interest in Missouri and in this campaign. God bless you. Have a wonderful day.